So let me get this one straight. You first, let's explain that situation. Two situations. One is the time when I applied for a job while I was being ran around New York City, and I was led to a bus depot to try to get a job. And where I sat was in between two departments, one being the Metro Police Department and the other being their predecessor, their boss, or the one that tells them what to do. On one side, a woman in representation of Ebony is on the police side. The other side is a heavyset guy, big guy, um, that is the one that is over the police division. And in this setup of an episode, they play a segment of Maury where they're like yada yada yada, the whole he's the daddy thing, or you're not the father, or one of those segments. So as I'm sitting there hungry, they're asking me, well, which side do you want to um, fill out a application for? Well, during the time, I am still assuming that I'm under the protection of some agency, more or less the same agency with Ebony, because I don't know that there is XYZ of agency. You don't really even care, especially at this point now. The main focus was what it was in the beginning. And so when they finished the segment and they asked me the question, the girl comes in, she used to work at a different location. She comes in and I don't know really, I know truly why she was there, in representation of someone else. Girl comes in with the dreadlocks, and they asked me, well, what division do you want to side in? You can either be a driver or you can be an administrative, which, it's felony offense to assault a driver or something like that in New York City. Any transportation operation. Shouts out to them. I know they do a very hard job, and they got to make decisions with thousands of people a day as they travel, commuters and stuff like that. But to speed it up and get to the point, I chose to go with the the police division. First off, I don't know this other side and whom they are, the badges and people who wear the badges. So to get past that, I leave there, eat the lady's chicken that she had because like I said, I've been walking around New York and hadn't eaten for days trying to get whatever thing out of my system. Um, so that's where the badges and the dreads and the police and all of that come in. In the Jerry Springer show or Maury show, whatever like that. So fast forward another thing, I get to the airport, um, pretty much coerced and led to the back into an unsecured area at the LaGuardia airport. And as I'm back there, like I said, no one said anything. No one's like, I'm security or whatever like that. Um, Dozens of cameras everywhere, dozens of security. And like I said, I'm moving because it's like I'm running for my life, like I'm trying to get away from whomever. Uh, Same incidents happens when I go to a location and I get on a bus and I'm thinking that we're gonna take off and get the moving and get out of the city or whatnot. But we stop and we pose to take a picture with the ladies in all white. They're taking a trip to Jamaica or something like that, and or driving down somewhere. I don't care where the bus was going. I'm just trying to get on the bus. And all of a sudden, some men come on the bus with badges and stuff like that, and not police badges or anything like that, but just with some kind of airport badges or whatever. And we ended up getting off the bus, and they ended up like, I don't know. I ended up having to just leave because we weren't going anywhere. We were just staying there, and apparently the plane got busted or whatever. But back to the airport. So I'm back there in the area where uh, the people change and get ready to go out on the tarmac, or they work in the back of the ticket sales and luggage and all of that. So another video was played, or TV shows and stuff was kind of explained, where they did like a little Dateline special on this guy who was obsessed with his wife or whatever like that, and um, no pun. Uh, Guy was obsessed with his wife, and he was crazy, and she had got remarried or whatever, or had got a new boyfriend, and they were saying about how the new guy was crazy, but the ex guy was even crazier, And I forget the way what the whole little skit was, but that was the main gist. And they did the Murray thing again, and they also did they also did the uh, documentary on Osama bin Laden at the moment, at that time. And just like I said, I'm only watching bits and pieces because someone else is controlling the television. Uh, so my point is just to make it on the other side so that I can get a plane to at least fly home or fly to a different location or whatever. So I'll speak on more details on those events a little later. But The thing is this: you cannot call me weak, or you cannot make it seem like that I'm not doing the part that I need to be doing. Yet, if you have a crazy ex, because this is supposed to be the narrative, it's all about a relationship or whatever, and you are the queen, or you're so much of power, you know, and everybody's just a member of the team type of attitude, and you have a crazy ex-boyfriend that is on your tail or always attacking you, whomever or whatever, doesn't want to leave you alone or whatever, but you have all this power over so many people, and be what it may, he may have the same with some kind of status in this uh, world of you guys. Um, but you attack me for not standing up to him, but I stand up to him unknowingly, and you're afraid to take him out with all your power, knowing that you know who he is, because I sure the hell don't. You have all this power, but you choose to direct your energy towards me. You don't want to let me move on and get on with my life, or I need you in this situation because you hold the power. But yet he is attacking you and me, and I'm getting the same attack from you towards me. So, like I said, being involved in this love triangle, I've said it and I'll say it again, it's me. Done nothing move without me. I don't care what power you think you hold, I don't care what rank you think you hold, or whatever. If if X, Y, and Z bust through my door right now, I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I'm not saying that to attack anybody, but what I am saying is you're not gonna use me in your games anymore. I'm not a part of this situation. I am going to say what I want to say. I am going to continue to do the things that I need to do in accordance to the law, in accordance to God. But at the same time, I don't need to have someone try to route me through my life of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and when I'm doing it, if the very people that hold the power aren't doing anything. If you're not gonna do your job, get out the way. If you are scared and afraid, get off the pot. It's too much shit. Can't stand this heat? Move up out of the kitchen. Right now is not the time to be afraid. I don't care what side you on. I don't care who you believe in. It's too much stuff going on in this world for you to be afraid to change yourself, to change what you already have put out there, to set back right. Getting rid of me is not going to set back whatever events that you have pulled out, because obviously this is age old stuff that has been happening before me, and somehow I was dragged in between this. But I am not going to be the scapegoat for anyone in any side. Like I said, do not involve me in this messy stuff. I don't want to hear it. There is nobody waiting for me over the mountain. I am not chasing anybody. I don't want anybody's siding. I just want you to do your job. If there is a two-tier system, you need to let these people know, hey, this is how it is, and that's how it's going to be. And if that's how it's going to be, you're either going to pay me behind closed doors or you're going to pay me in the public. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm getting paid and I'm going on with my life. I have things that I need to do, and you are in my way now. One side says, oh, you need to stay in your lane. I've been in my lane. I'm hogging it. But yet you are trying to get in my way. I'm not wearing no shades. I don't care if you know me all the way to my death, every breath in my body when I take it. You not stopping me. You're not. Another thing is, if we can't come to any resolution, then I will continue to bring it down. I don't need to go behind closed doors and be rehearsed on what I need to say. I don't need to be put on no shades. I have already put out so many emails. Hey, this is what's going on. This is what needs to be happening. I followed the protocol. I understand that there's a lot of people that are trapped in things that they can't get out of. I'm not saying that I can't be assistant, but right now it's me. It's me. And everything else gonna follow suit. So with that being said, it's 417. Ain't nothing changed, you know what it mean. I ain't no rapper, but you know what I mean. I'm out.